All right, thanks, Rob. On today's Money Watch, it's open enrollment time again, and with so many changes year to year, people can use all the help they can get. Bert, the Oracle of Orlando with Certified Financial, joins us now with some tips that'll help you wade through it all. Joe, thanks for being here. This is every year, as Lauren was saying earlier, you take a look at the screen or the piece of paper, and there are so many numbers and so many choices. It's really hard to wade through it.
And it's probably one of the biggest financial decisions you'll make throughout the year, because the choices are mind-boggling. If you make the wrong choice, it could be expensive.
All right, so you say first things first, make sure you get your plan materials.
You got to know what you're going to enroll for. Get the stuff. This is called a summary plan description. Either go online or get the hard copy, know exactly what choices that you have. So that's a starting point.
And make sure you do your homework once you get it, right?
Once you get it, don't just sit aside and hope things work out. You've got to do some homework. You got to read, you got to ask questions, talk to your human resources people, talk to your coworkers, and take a hard look at it, because like I said, it's a very, very expensive decision if you make the wrong one.
Yeah, and it does come down to dollars and cents. You have to know exactly what your costs are.
Right, exactly, because you got to know what your co-pays are, you got to know what your deductibles are, you have to know what's covered, what's not covered. So do the homework.
Now here's one that I was just asking you about. Consider an account. What do you mean by that?
Well, some plans have what's called a flexible spending account or health savings account. And those are great. It allows you to put in money on a pre-tax basis. Most cases comes out of your paycheck, goes into account for you to cover those deductibles or those co-pays, and it's with pre-tax dollars as opposed to you writing a check that you pay with after-tax dollars. So if you have it in your plan, be sure you use it. Now with the flex spending account, you've got to take the money, or you have to spend the money, should spend the money by March of the following year, otherwise you lose it. Health savings account allows you to roll it forward and use it for retirement if you don't use it for health purposes.
Right, there you go. All right, now ask if you have a grandfathered plan. What does that mean?
Well, you want to know if your plan is going to cover the basic stuff that the new health plans cover automatically, like colonoscopy, pap smears, mammograms. The new plans have to cover that. Grandfather plans sometimes don't.
Now, I love this one. Prepare for the unexpected.
Well, you're not going to be in your job usually for 30 years. Right. So you have to look at what happens if I lose my job, change jobs. You don't want to have a gap in coverage, because heaven forbid you lose your job, change jobs, and you don't have coverage and you have that heart attack. It's expensive. So be sure that you know what your options are. And most plans have what's called COBRA, gives you 18 months of coverage. You have to pay the premium, but at least you're covered.
Tell me about wellness incentives.
Well, these are where the employer says, Tom, you're a puffer, you're a smoker, so we're going to give you some incentive not to be smoking, or we're going to give you some incentive to go to the health club. So we're going to either give you money or give you pay for that membership. So see if that's available and take advantage of it. It's money in your pocket.
And know your deadlines.
No, well, if you miss it, you may be defaulted into something that's not best for you and your family. Right. So do your homework, understand the plan, and then make the decision.
All right, and for the record, I'm not a smoker.
Good. I knew you weren't.
Just in case the company's listening.
I knew you were.
All right, Joe, thanks.
All right, good
Lauren.
to be here.